This team is going to kill me one day, I swear to God. Welcome to the player ratings for Man City 2, Forest 2. Guys, make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed as well. And where do we start? This is going to be the player ratings. We are doing it a new way. Today, if you download the app, Finalysis, completely free to do. Get your player ratings in from 0 to 100 on the players. And then you can also rate the ref. These stats will be used on Monday Night Football, Super Sunday on Sky Sports. So what you say now counts towards the total from the Forest fan base. So get that downloaded. It's completely free. And oh my God, what a game, chat. What a game. I mean, Forest were extremely defensive to start with. We didn't press well. We let Man City have the ball. And for the first 20 minutes, Man City were just passing it backwards and sideways. And then they scored their goal, a very weak goal, I have to say. Very easy cross in. 3 players not marking 3 players in there. And then a tap in for Semenyo. And it was 1-0 at half time. And I still felt Forest were in the game. But my God, man. Did we make it hard for ourselves? We equalise, and then what do? We score a beautiful goal, by the way. A lovely cross from Einar. A beautiful header back from Jesus. Morgan Gibbs-White is there with the most delicious of backward heels you've ever seen through Ruben Diaz's legs. Donnarumma had no clue about it. And you're just sitting there saying, come on, Forest, don't do what you did last week against Brighton. Just hold firm, hold still, and just be composed. Corner comes in. Sells again, not protected, stuck on his line. Rodri comes in, heads it in 2-1. And you're thinking, oh my God, now what? What's next? Why are Forest doing this? Ah, God, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. And then you're thinking they're going to go on and win this comfortably. But no, not with this team. Not with this team. That second goal was a thing of beauty. Einar does well to keep the play alive. He lays it off to Gibbs-White, who cuts the ball across to Anderson. Anderson plays a 1-2 with Hudson-Odoi and finesses it beautifully into the far post. And you think it's over then, chat? No. 7 additional minutes. 7. I don't know where they find this against us, against the Cartel 6. They get the ball into the box. There's a massive scramble. It's going in the back of the net. And the Brazilian beast Murillo comes in and clears it off the line. Oh my God. Then the ref blows the whistle. Oh my God. It is absolutely crazy. I know we're now level on points with West Ham, but to me that feels like a booster, a moral victory, something we've needed. I thought the players performed really, really well. So let's get into the player ratings, chat. And let's do the all new player ratings here. So let's get on with it. Are you guys ready? So make sure you've downloaded the app, chat. It's completely free to do. And my phone says looks cool. So let's just get this up and live because I'm going to do it right now with you guys. And that should load up.
We love you,
Finalysis right about now. There we go. Okay, so you should have it on your screen, the Forest match. All you got to do is press Finalysis this match. And then it will take you to the players to rate. It's a slider from 0 to 100. And then let's look at your collective scores. As I said, this will be up on Sky Sports, on Monday Night Football and stuff. So we're hooking up with them. Shout out to Finalysis. Scan it, get in there. It's going to be fun to do. Quick shout out to Richard with the 435. He says, Forest are the best club in the world. # Red Cartel. Big up to you. Jess, ever so pessimistic with the £2, says we're still getting relegated. Big up to Tim with the 199 as well. And thank you to Richard with the €2. He says, we love you, Wolfie. We do. Oh, Wolfie, we love you. I told you we had something from him. Big up to our blood brothers in the chat. Arsenal, you're smiling and enjoying this with us, I am sure. Big up to you guys, man. Enjoy the title. Remember who gave it to you. Let's start with Cells then, chat. Out of 100, it is out of 100. Whoops. It is out of 100. Why do I keep blocking my phone like an idiot? All right, I'm chatting too much. Let's get this done. All right, there. I need to stop chatting too much. We gotta go straight into it. All right, guys, let's do this. So, I don't know about Cells, chat. I still think Cells looks a little ropey to me. I don't think he's coming off his line too much. And this is all you have to do on Finalysis. I mean, if you'd normally give him a 6, it's a 60 and so on, right? Dave says, I've submitted her. Pretty cool app. It's very good as well. I've also put a poll up in there for your man of the match. So vote for your man of the match on there. Your choices are Murillo, Gibbs White, Anderson, and Dominguez as well. So get your votes in for there. I'm going to give Cells a 67. I just think he still looks a little slow off his line for me. He's not fully match fit. I think if Ortega's there, then we may win that one quite comfortably. He just has to come off his line more. So I'll give Cells a 67. Let's move on to Murillo. So to move to your next player, chat, if you want to do this alongside me, that's my live screen there. You see what I'm saying? I scroll there. We scroll. We're all live. Murillo's passing wasn't great today. Defensively, he was okay. But you can't look past that final minute moment. How do you know our scores? It will be at the end, bro. I'll see all the players and we'll go through it there. I'm just going to score him on that clearance, chat. I'm actually giving Murillo a 75. That clearance could be the difference between staying up and not staying up. That's how big that clearance is, chat. So I'm giving Murillo a 75. I don't think it was his best game, but my God, that clearance was beyond important at the end. Beyond important. He's getting a 75 from me. Let's move on to Jair Cunha. Jair Cunha for me was absolutely rock solid. I really rate this player. I think he was brilliant. I think he was calm in defense. I like the way there was a few times in the back right position where him and Einar were doubling up against Semenyo, holding him quite quiet. If we're being honest, Semenyo outside of his goal, I don't think was too influential. I think Jair Cunha has stepped into this team very well, and I'm giving him a 79. I thought he was absolutely fantastic today. And I don't know why we haven't been using him before. I don't know why. Wolfie, can you tell Murillo is invited to the parade if we win the league? We're all coming, man. We're all coming, especially if Spurs go down. So Jair Cunha for me is a 79. I'm so annoyed that we didn't use him before. In terms of Milenkovic, for me, Milenkovic was solid, but he sliced a lot of clearances. I just think defensively, the defensive actions were rock solid. But in terms of some of the clearances, I was like, bro, just get him further away. But solid at the back. The thing is, I think he could have maybe done better on the first goal. He should have smelt the danger when the ball was crossed in. Big up to UKL for doing it. Big up Guna Lee, my guy Guna Lee. What you saying, bro? I told him we had something for them, man. I told him. So I'm going to give him a 70. I just think maybe he could have organised the back there a bit better. How did you know Wharton will score? What? It's not available in South Africa. All right, I'll speak to them, bro. I'll see if they can get it open worldwide. What's your reaction on West Ham getting closer to Forest? All I see is West Ham getting closer to Spurs. That's all I can see. Let's move on from Milenkovic and Nico Williams. He started at right wing back for about 5 minutes and then switched to left wing back. I thought Nico Williams was very good when we were getting the odd time going forward. He was overlapping very well. I think this back three formation, we will see him and Einar against lesser teams than Man City really flourish. Like, I'm really looking forward to this Fulham game. I thought defensively they targeted his side most of the game. Bernardo Silva was drifting out to the right hand side, but in general he held strong. Now the first goal came from his side, but that was a tactical target from Man City. They just kept coming down their right hand side, our left hand side. I thought he did all right. I thought in general he did all right. and I'm going to give him a 7 as well. You got to remember the opposition we are facing, man. This Man City were on a win streak. The Blue Sharks were circling the Gunners and all this crap, yeah? Well, the 115 got slapped tonight. It really did. Ola Aina, when he gets going again, when he gets forward, I love this guy. I was disappointed with him in the first half where he checked his run when he got in behind Rodri. But what he did for the assist of the goal is what I expect of him. He bombed it to the byline. He's got the pace to get there. Gets a lovely cross to the far post. And then obviously Igor Jesus and Gibbs White do their thing. Ola Aina for me was very good. We don't get back into that game without him, but I still don't think he's 100%. I still don't think he's 100%. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to give him a 75 for me, Ola Aina. It was a lovely drop of the shoulder and got the cross in. Lovely drop of the shoulder. You're absolutely spot on. And then if we move on to Sangare for me was the worst player on the pitch from the 11 that started. I thought he was off the pace of the game. I thought his passes were backwards, which is unlike him. Sangare in the second half started to pass the ball forward when we started to get slightly on top of them. But I don't think this was a good game from Sangare. He picked up a very lazy yellow card. I don't think it was a yellow card, but it was a very lazy challenge. And right at the end there, he tried to run the ball out of play and they were able to turn it over and create a chance from it. He just had to get the ball forward and away. I don't think this was a good game from Sangare. He could have cost us right at the end as well. He just looked a bit like Sangare of 12 months ago. That was a little lazy for me. So I'll give him a 50 on that one. So that's Sangare for me. Elliot Anderson. That goal was sublime, chat. That goal was sublime. I don't think in general he had his best game. I don't think he was able to control the midfield with the quality that Man City did. But what he did, he dug in. He worked hard. He was defensively solid. And his finish, where's that been all season? That finish was beautiful, man. My jaw dropped. I was like, hit it, man. You've got it in the tank. I know he's got these shots in the tank. Hopefully that just spurs him on to more goals. The goal was brilliant. I think Gibbs White's finish was cheekier, but I love that finish from Anderson. That dagger to the 115 heart. It was lovely. It was lovely. I'm going to give him a 77. That goal, in fact, no, I'm going up to a 7. I'll go 80. I'll go 80. That goal was an absolute beauty from Anderson. Dominguez. For me, Dominguez was the best player on the pitch in the first half. Worked tirelessly, won the ball, the only one to win it high up the pitch. He put a real shift in. I was actually surprised that he came off. I thought Sangare should have been hooked before Dominguez was. I was really, really impressed with Dominguez's performance. He won the ball. He had, if Gibbs White had played him through a little better, Dominguez for me could have got through and maybe created a chance on goal. I'm giving him an 85. I know he came off quite early, but he put a whole lot into that game. I thought Dominguez was absolutely sensational tonight. And then let's move on to Gibbs White. Gibbs White, his passing was poor in the first half. His shot, that pass back to the keeper, was horrific. His first half performance was not good. But boy, oh boy, did he come to life in that second half. That finish was disgustingly good. He started to, play some passes after that. That goal got us back into the game, and then we got ourselves back out of that game a minute later with the corner. But I'll tell you what, his work rates were unreal. His work rates were unreal, and he grew into that second half for me. I'm scoring him high. I'm going to go 84 for Gibbs White. That goal's huge. That goal's huge, and we can carry it on into the Fulham game. So I'll go an 84 for Gibbs White. It's the same story for me for Igor Jesus. Igor Jesus in the first half I thought was quite disconnected from the game. He was struggling to get himself into that match. And then again, he comes up with that big header, smart header, the way he laid it off from that acute angle, gets the assist for Gibbs White, puts it in. I don't think his performance was as good as Gibbs White. I'm going to give Jesus a 7. Again, he had the shot in the first half that he could have scored with, but Donnarumma saved it. The biggest annoyance for me was when he tried to control the ball. He could have gone through on goal just before Man City got their first goal, and the ball got tangled up in his legs. And then they went down the other end and scored. So I just kind of wish that he'd got through and got the goal, and then maybe we go on to win it. Who knows? But I'm just feeling giddy, man. I'm giving him a 70 out of 100. And then Vitor Pereira. He was the calmest Forest Red out there today for me. I was crapping myself in the watch along. I'm sure you guys were as well. And by the way, big up to you guys. There's over 1,000 in here. Make sure you've hit the like button. Make sure you've subscribed as well. But he finally got to play the tactic that he likes. This 3-back formation, this 3-4-2-1 kind of setup. And no, it won't, Mark. It won't. So he got it right. He got it right. I think, how about this, chat? I think he set us up in the correct way to win the game. And it was silly mistakes from the players, poor marking for the corner, poor marking for the first cross as well, that let him down. I think he did everything right to win that game. I really did. And we could have and should have won it if it wasn't for those silly mistakes. I'm giving him an 80. I'm giving him an 80. Away to Man City. How many have Man City won in a row? I think they've won 4, maybe 5 in a row, something like that. And he's gone there in their own backyard, in the home of the 115, the tourist attraction centre. And if Forest had just focused on those 2 chances, because let's deep it, right? Outside of that, Man City had that last minute chance. But was there anything else that you thought, we got away with one there with a chance and what have you? I don't think so. So I think he did a cracking job tonight. So big up to you, Vitor Pereira. Morato came on as a sub. I'll give him a 40. I didn't like that substitution. I'll be honest with you. I didn't like that substitution. He's saying a couple of penalty shouts. I don't think there were penalty shouts, bro. I don't think they were penalty shouts. I don't think he did anything wrong. I'm just basing it on the fact that he came on and I crapped myself. And yeah, that corner he conceded, unnecessary. He wasn't under any press from any City player. Poorly timed header. And it could have cost us. So I don't like that substitution, but I kind of understand it. There was nothing else on there. There was no other kind of defensive options on there, so it is what it is. I'll come to the super chats in just a second, and then Callum Hudson-Odoi. I thought Callum Hudson-Odoi was very influential when he came on. He got the assist for Anderson. He was an outlet on that left-hand side, and I actually am starting to feel like Callum Hudson-Odoi is a good impact sub. Because I feel he can do a good 20-minute burst full throttle rather than 80-90 minutes of half runs and half this and the other. So I really liked what I saw of him today. Whoops, what have I pressed there? Oh, look at that, chat. You can get some stats on him and stuff. So he played 27 minutes, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 shots. He got the assist. Yo, Finalysis, what are you doing? He got the assist on Anderson's goal. I'm going to give him a 70. I thought he was very good. And then Taiwo worked relentlessly. Let's have a look at his stats. He got 11 minutes on the pitch, no goals, no assists, but that doesn't tell you the full story. Taiwo, the way he won that corner was so good. He powered his way into that corner. Okay, we know he can't score. We know he can't control the ball. But what we do know is that he is physical, he is strong, he is determined. And I liked what I saw of him. I liked it. So I'm going to give him a 75. He went on and did his job. His job was to make sure that when the ball came up that pitch, he was strong and he won it and he did what he could do. So well played, Taiwo, for me today. Ryan Yates really annoyed me. He really annoyed me. That stupid foul he gave away, needless foul, Obvious foul. Put both his hands up, pushes the player over in a dangerous position. And that just flicked off the bar. Sells may have even got a fingertip to it. There was no need for that foul to be given away. He came on in the 89th minute. I'm sorry, but I'm giving him a 50. I think it's silliness and not concentrating on that. Seriously could have cost us there. And I expect better from him on that. So 50 is probably generous, but I'm just giddy that we've won. And then this is the new bit I was telling you about, chat. We get to give the ref a vote. Now, get your numbers in. What did you vote for the ref? I thought the referee, barring the amount of injury time he gave, was absolutely brilliant tonight. That he got the calls right. There was some dodgy. Oh yeah, and the header he missed as well. He could have won the game. I think for me, the ref had an absolute blinder. I'll mark him down 10 points for the 7 minutes. But I thought he may have given the penalty against Haaland. I thought he would give that, even though Haaland was fishing for it. But I thought he called everything right, and I was very impressed with him. I told you, if we get a referee with hair, we get sorted out. So big up to Darren England. I'm giving him an 89. That's how good I thought he was. No ref gets over 20 for you. Just seen Ryan Yates miss again. Free header, he should have scored it. I can't believe I forgot about that. And yeah, so you can write your thoughts on the match. So I'm going to give us a come on you Reds and post that up. And then we can go and have a look at your results now as well, chat. So I'm going to submit my finalysis if you're happy with your ratings. Then we're going to go into the match hub. And let's see how you guys scored the boys. So you guys gave Sells a 58. That's a little harsh. Einar got a 75. Cunha got a 74. Milenkovic got an 80. Murillo got an 84. Nico Williams was marked down quite heavily with a 67. Dominguez got a 74. You lot are harsh on him. Sangare 59. I think, okay, that's all right. And Anderson got an 81. Gibbs White with a 91. Wow. Wow, that's high. And then Jesus with a 69 as well. You gave Pereiro an 80. Morato a 66. Hudson-Odoi a 67. Taiwo a 67. And Ryan Yates a 66. Whoa, you lot gave the ref a 32. Yo, you all did a Simon on him. Whoa, that's harsh, man. That's harsh. So let's go in and see. I've put a poll up. Let me get to the poll. Let's have a look at the poll. So who gets man of the match? I'm going to give it to, so the options, chat, are Murillo, Gibbs White. I've put Elliot Anderson and Nico Dominguez as well. I think I'm going to give it to Gibbs White. No, Murillo. That clearance, I'm going Murillo. I'm in the minority. 50% of you have gone with Gibbs White. 23% of you went with Murillo. 15% of you went with Elliot Anderson. And 12% of you went with Nico Dominguez. Wow. Beaker saying, what a great point. It's a fantastic point. Give that a like. Make sure you're following me on here as well. So these will now form part of what is shown on Sky. So your votes will register for Sky, and what Sky can do from that is they will make their team of the week. So with you guys giving, I think it was Gibbs White, wasn't it? You gave Gibbs White the biggest score with 91. He could make the team of the week over on Sky Sports. So let me know your thoughts on the apps in the comments below. If you're watching this later, you can vote on it as well, or you can download the app and do it together. And like I said, that will be linked into Sky Sports. So I'm smiling from ear to ear, chat. I really am. Like, I told you we had something for them. And we should have won 2-0. How can you say Dominguez wasn't that good, Glenn? Dominguez was fantastic. And now we got to go on deal with Midtjylland, and then we've got to beat Fulham at home. We've got to build off that result. Big up to T, says thank you, Wolfie. Anderson, by the way, with the trophy. Big up to Jess. She goes, refs wanted their free holiday. Jess, I thought the ref was good, man. I thought the ref was good. Big up to Brett as well with the silver membership. You absolute legend. I'm in a good mood. Look, I know West Ham closed the gap by 2 points or whatever it was. And I know we're level on points with them. But they've got Man City next. They've got Man City next. And I'm just saying, we got Fulham and then Spurs. Spurs are in big trouble. Big trouble right now. And I'm here for it, man. If Spurs go down, if Spurs go down, I'm there for it. Need to beat Fulham and Spurs. Our season now, chat, is on these next 2 games. If we can beat Fulham and if we can beat Spurs, or if we can take a point of Fulham and beat Spurs, we're done. Spurs gone. Spurs gone. Let's just get past Fulham before we start doing the whole Spurs thing. Look, Spurs could do themselves a favour tomorrow. They got Crystal Palace. Yo, Rich. My guy, Rich. D. European brothers. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that done. Let's get that dusted. That's what we need to do. So, what a game. What a game. Oh, it's just... I still think we could have won. I still think we could have won. But does it feel like a win to you, chat, or am I overdoing it? Yeah, Lee, you can still do your scores now. Get your scores in. You can do them right now on Finalysis. You can get them done right now. But am I overdoing it? Am I overdoing it? We should have won 3-2 if Yates had put the ball into the back of the net. We should have won. I feel like it was a win. I feel like it was a win. It's definitely a win for Arsenal as well. Like, we battled hard, chat. We battled really hard. All right, I'm going to send you over to the cheating Cass, who's about to go live. We'll be back tomorrow with full match reactions. I ain't overdoing it, Jess. Just let me enjoy it, man. We haven't scored a goal at the Etihad since we've been back up. We've taken a point as well. We've taken a point. So I'm going to send you over there. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with some further analysis, and Gore will be on Friday because we're all going to be watching the Spurs game tomorrow night. So big up to you. Make sure you've liked. Make sure you subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on Finalysis. Do you like the new format or not? Let me know in the comments, and we'll see you tomorrow. Come on, you Reds.